You starting on it when? All right, you ready? Let's have a little bit of fun. All right. Welcome to HGTV Working with a Contractor. My name is Pierre Perea, and today we're going to talk about jobs big and tall and short and small. Basically, we've done them all, including with our Sawzall. Papa Chuck and I were working on a dormer one time, taking the window out, and as you know it, there's a lot of rot in there, and there's mildew and mold and must, and we had to bring this unforeseen incident to our client. Now, when you have an unforeseen, that means just that. It's unforeseen. So what do? You give them a good price, give them excellent service, make them feel like they got a bargain, and also protect your margin so you can take care of your employees and your insurance. Now, when we were working on it, we took the Sawzall, cutting up, cutting over, cutting down. A branch came in and it fell through the window. And we found a new, cool trick with the Sawzall. We talked to the homeowner and they said, take the branch down. So we cut it at a 45, sealed the tip so it wouldn't get any rot in there, and we were done. We saved them money because we didn't have to get an arborist or a landscaper on site. And we also found a really cool trick with the Sawzall. As a matter of fact, just a few days ago, my 3 children and I, John, Angelo, Ariana, and Richard, 12, 7, and 9, were cutting down 150 calla lilies in the front yard. So you can imagine these little kids going, taking them down, and they had a really good time doing it as well. And they did all of it inside of 15 minutes. What you don't want to do with the Sawzall, you do not want to cut copper pipes on your water heater. If you're replacing your water heater, you have 3 pipes that come down. You have your inflow, your outflow, and your expansion pipeline. If you cut it with a Sawzall, even using the proper metal blade, you can get a lot of water inside the machine. You can ruin your machine. If it's plugged directly in the wall, well, you can figure it out from there. That's called hazardous. But when that water gets in here, you also shave it so that the edges of the pipes are imperfect and not good for hooking up or for soldering, and that creates more work. Speaking of more work, there's one wonderful product I like to use when I'm replacing water heaters. Typically, when you put the heater in, you have to line up all 3 pipes. That means you're going 90 degrees, you're coupling 22.5 degrees. It takes a little bit of engineering to make it actually fit, and they don't always come in the same exact way. So instead of spending 2 or 3 hours lining it up, doing all the soldering and all the measuring and all the cutting and all the finishing, I use a product called SharkBite. SharkBite is a flexible hose with 2 ends with quick connects. You put it on one side, and even if you're 5 inches off square, set your water heater up, put your SharkBite on, pull it over, click it up, and you're done. When we put the water heater in last week, instead of taking 2.5 hours to line everything up and solder it and finish it and clean it, put all the tools away, you can wrap the job up and get out of there, we connected it in 3 minutes. SharkBite. It's a really good product for you. Anyway, until next time, HGTV, Working with a Contractor. We'll see you next week.